Hi, Listen.Think.Leap listeners. Miss Teresa here. Today we have another episode from our favorites archive, and this is one of my youngest son's favorite episodes to dance along to. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll have new episodes next week. Happy dancing! Hi, your host and dance movement teaching artist, Miss Teresa here, welcoming you to another Listen, Think, Leap Minutes to Move break, where we do just one creative movement activity so you can still dance, even when you don't have a lot of time. Today, we're going to dance out the story, Bear Can't Sleep. So, go ahead and put your screens down, turn your volume up, and get ready to dance because it's Listen, Think, Leap. Now, here's an important message for you and any nearby grown-ups. By dancing along at home, you understand that the activities in this podcast carry risk of injury, and if someone gets hurt or something gets damaged while participating, you will not hold Listen, Think, Leap liable. So, go ahead and double check to make sure any and all sharp corners, objects, slick spots, pets, and people are safely outside your dancing space. If you have to move something to make room to dance, make sure to ask a grown-up if it's okay first. If you need to adjust your dancing space, pause the podcast now. Ready to dance? Here we go. So today we're going to dance out a story. Remember, a story dance can also be called a narrative. As I tell the story, you'll hear several action words or verbs. We'll use those action words as the steps to build our dance. Ready to try it? Go ahead and stand or sit tall. Once upon a time, there was a bear who was trying its very best to hibernate. That means sleep for the winter. So go ahead and lie down and pretend to sleep. Or if you're sitting, close your eyes and tilt your head to the side. Only this bear was having a really hard time sleeping. It kept tossing its front paws about. Go ahead and throw your arms in the air wildly. Or shaking its back paws. Wiggle and shake your legs. Good. It rolled to the right. Roll one side of the floor or roll your arms around. And then it rolled to the left. Roll to your other side. It rolled and tossed and turned all around its cave. Go ahead and roll around your space. You can toss your arms or your legs. The bear just couldn't sleep. The bear gave a big sigh. Go ahead and give a big sigh with your back and shoulders. Breathe out. It tapped its big brown nose as it thought of what to do. Tap, tap, tap. Then it had an idea. Sit or stand up straight. I know, it thought, maybe if I exercise, then I'll get really tired. So it got up and did jumping jacks and push-ups. It ran around its cave and lifted giant tree logs. Go ahead and run around. Good. Exercise. You could even try push-ups. Nice. Keep moving around. Then the bear lied back down. But he began tossing and turning and rolling again. The bear let out an even bigger sigh, maybe a bigger sigh with your whole back and shoulders. Then it had another idea. Sit up really tall again. Perhaps I'm just hungry, the bear thought. Go ahead and rub your tummy. I'll have a snack, it thought. So the bear got a bunch of berries. Go ahead and scoop up lots of pretend berries in one arm. And then fresh, sticky honey. The bear ate. And ate. Can you eat so big, like the biggest animal? Lots of berries, lots of honey. Keep eating. Until the bear was full and very, very sticky. Imagine you are super sticky, so sticky that when you try to stretch your fingers apart, they stick together. The bear tried to lie down again, but as it began to roll around, it started sticking to the floor. Instead of stopping its rolling, it just made its rolling slow. And it's tossing and kicking its legs even slower. Try that. Rolling and kicking and tossing your arms, but in slow, sticky motion. Good. The bear sat up slowly and gave one more enormous sigh. Maybe if I go take a bath, that will help, the bear thought. So slow and sticky, it walked out of its cave and down to the pond. Try walking super slow around your space. Nice. Once the bear got to the pond, it dipped one paw into the water. Go ahead and reach your arm or leg out. And then the bear reached another paw into the water. Go ahead and put another arm or a foot into the water. And then the bear jumped in and sunk down into the water. The bear swam around for a little bit. Go ahead and paddle your arms around. You can float and spin as if you're in the water. The bear began to scrub the honey off from every bit of its fur. You can use big circles or pats on your arms and legs to get that sticky honey off. And then the bear floated for a while. Go ahead and lie down on your floor or relax in your chair. There was no tossing. There was no turning. Just floating perfectly in the water. If only I could sleep on water, the bear thought. Then the bear sat up with a huge splash. Go ahead and sit up real dramatically. The bear gathered some giant leaves from an oak tree, reached all around, picking up big leaves, and glued them together with its super sticky honey. Go ahead and spread honey wide with your hands and arms all over the floor. Nice. The bear had made a big case, and once it was almost done, the bear dipped it in the water, scooping some water in until the case was almost full. It added just a little bit more honey to fill up the case and dragged it slowly, step by step by step, up to its cave. Go and walk slowly up to your cave. Good. Then the bear proudly set its new waterbed on the cave floor. The bear gave a huge stretch and a big yawn. Go ahead and stretch your arms and yawn wide with your mouth. Bear lied down and finally fell fast asleep. The end. Go ahead and relax. You did a great job today. What did you think of dancing out our bear story? The wonderful thing about dance and stories is you can turn any story into a dancing story with just a little bit of space and a little bit of imagination. Just look for action words. Remember, those are verbs. And when you create a movement for each one of your action words, you start to put a dance to a story. You can try dancing out another story sometime this week. It can be a story from a book or a story that you make up yourself. If you'd like, let us know what story you are dancing out this week, or share pictures of your story dance with us at podcast@Listen.Think.Leap.com. Well, that's it for today's Minutes to Move break, but before we go, let's take 3 relaxing breaths. Go ahead and breathe in, and breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out again. And last time, breathe in and breathe out. Today's episode was produced and edited by Teresa Simpson. This episode featured music by Bobby Cole with theme song by Sander Kalmashir. For the latest Listen, Think, Leap news, check us out on Facebook and Instagram. And if you enjoyed today's activity, consider sharing this podcast with a friend or leaving us a review on your favorite streaming platform. As always, thanks for moving with me. Till next time, remember to put down your screens, get on your feet, and keep dancing, kids.